everyone, it's Marla Martenson and Susan Allan back with some dating relationship tips for you. This one is something as a matchmaker I hear a lot from men and women. They will start telling me about their previous relationships or marriages, and they'll say, hey, you know, my last relationship unfortunately ended because I found out that my partner was addicted to prescription drugs or addicted to alcohol, some kind of addiction. And it just blows me away because I hear it a lot. And Susan, what can people do to maybe avoid this in the first place? Or why do you think this is happening, that people are into the relationship and then they find this out and it ends so badly? I mean, sometimes many years into it even.
Yes. And, you know, I have 60 pages of testimonials, and there are pages and pages in that where I've worked with a family where there's a member who's suffering from addiction. And in every single case, I taught either the husband, the wife, the mother, the father, the sister, the adult child, how to motivate that person to get clean and sober. Mm-hmm. And I have a lot of videos about that on YouTube. But now let's just talk about your dating, and you're shocked and horrified to discover that this person has an addiction. The smartest move, basically, is to move on. Mm-hmm. You do not want to get stuck in this mess. I am telling you that. Yes, I'll give you a free, 1-hour telephone session to talk about how to solve it. And if you're not already fully invested in this relationship, please don't move forward into it. You have no idea the kind of quicksand that you're getting involved in. And I call addiction a house of cards resting on quicksand.
Right. And
so that should give you an idea.
Oh, yeah. And we feel sometimes that, but, we can help them, or they're going to change when they're with me. And I had a real issue with codependency in my 20s and 30s. I came from a lot of alcoholism in my family. And I luckily didn't get with addicts. I didn't, because I knew that. I thought, I don't want to marry a man who's an alcoholic, because I had that, my father had alcohol issues and things, and I didn't want to deal with that. But I sure got some other doozies that came with it that I should have early on saw and should have cut and run. And then I didn't. I just stuck with it. And so that.
And the most important thing to know about this, and my joke about myself is, of course I was codependent, so I became a coach.
Yes.
So there you go, right? So that's the way you turn that around. But as the person who is in a relationship with that user, that alcoholic, that addict, you can never be the one to help them.
No.
You can never help them. My best friend died, wouldn't listen. A man that I adored, former fiance, who I wouldn't marry because he had these behaviors, he died, wouldn't listen. I mean, they cannot listen to you if you're in an intimate relationship with them. They can't listen to you if you're their best friend or their child or parent, whatever. But when I work with somebody, then I teach you how to communicate with them to motivate them to get professional help. Right. And I will tell you that the results have been astounding. Mm-hmm. First of all, we've never lost a single person yet. Mm-hmm. And the results on the intervention TV show, and the executive producer was my client, and we were working on all these issues, their results are 25% of their people finish rehab, even though it's fully paid for.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The results that my clients have are 100% of them finish rehab, and 100% of them get clean and sober and stay clean and sober for years and years and years. Because when you don't make it about you, the spouse, or the adult child, or the parent, or the sibling, and you make it all about them, then the resistance falls away. I had a client whose wife had been an alcoholic since they dated in college. Mm-hmm. She was a blackout, falling down drunk alcoholic. And he worked with me, and in 5 sessions, she entered into rehab. That's 5 sessions. Now, I don't recommend it. I wish he had taken longer to do it. He would have had more skills. He would have been able to handle things more gracefully. But that's the kind of results you get. When you do 100% of what works, you do a 0% of what doesn't work, life turns around.
Awesome. Thank you. So if you guys are dealing with this issue, all of Susan's info is below, and let us know your experience. Have you gotten caught into something like that, or did you date someone and you found out they were an addict? Did you cut and run? Did you leave, or did you stick it out, and what happened? Love to hear from you, and happy dating, everybody.